Hello and welcome to the Early College Academy website. This is an Early College Academy overview for our high school partners. What you're seeing is the Early College Academy homepage. To navigate to the Early College Academy website, you can visit missouriwestern.edu/ECA. If you're having trouble accessing that URL, you can visit missouriwestern.edu to visit the home screen of the Missouri Western website and search for Early College Academy either through the A to Z sitemap by selecting the letter E and the first link for Early College Academy, or through a search function as well. To get back to the Missouri Western State University website, you can click in the upper left-hand corner of the Early College Academy screen to take you back to this homepage. And that search function is enhanced by Google, so you can get to ECA by simply typing in ECA and selecting the first link that appears on the website. On our website, you will see a home screen that has a Meet Our Team tab. My name is Paige Martin, and I serve as the director for the Early College Academy. I work with our coordinator for the Early College Academy, Noelle Cross. On the homepage, you will also see additional information about Early College Academy, our programs and courses for dual credit, dual enrollment, and any students participating in homeschooling, a calendar of important events and timelines, a course catalog that allows you to search for courses, information for parents and students, and for teachers and faculty as well, a link to request advisement, and a link to register for an Early College Academy course. One of the most important resources I want to share with you today is the Early College Academy Handbook, which is located on this home screen. By scrolling down and selecting ECA Handbook, you will be taken to a new screen that displays the Early College Academy Handbook. This is a great resource and a tool to be able to utilize and refer back to for future use. It's not only for our students, it can also be a great resource for parents, teachers, counselors, and other staff working with Early College Academy. On the second page, you will find a table of contents where you're able to see different areas of Early College Academy and learn more information. This is accessible, so if I wanted to click on one of these items, I would be taken straight to that page. So it's a great resource for being able to navigate the Early College Academy Handbook. The first thing to look at is important contact information for Early College Academy. Our Vice Provost, Dr. Elise Hepworth, oversees Early College Academy, which consists of myself, Paige Martin, the ECA Director, and Noelle Cross, our coordinator. We also have an ECA assistant and advisor and a wonderful network of support here at the university that help assist us with different technologies and resources that we use to help assist our students and schools that work with ECA. Email or gold link issues, Canvas issues, textbook questions, account questions. There's a great resource of different contacts that you are able to reach out to if you ever find yourself in need of more support. Early College Academy, or ECA, started as the dual credit program at Missouri Western, and it now has expanded to serving more than 1,500 students in over 50 high schools. In 2015, the Missouri Coordinating Board for Higher Education revised the dual credit policy to include dual enrollment. What we see now is that Early College Academy not only consists of dual credit, but also dual enrollment. Dual enrollment is when a student is enrolled at the high school and at the university. similar to dual credit. The exception is that a dual credit teacher is somebody who meets criteria set by the Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development and the Coordinating Board of Higher Education to be able to teach students directly at the high school. Dual enrollment breaks down to 3 different types of models. One is a collaborative model in which there is a course facilitator. That would be someone at the high school, a teacher maybe, who helps to deliver course content to students. So they are taking a course online. The instructor of record is the instructor through Missouri Western State University, but the teacher at the high school is delivering the course content to them. We also have what are called monitored online courses, where a staff member at the high school level serves as a course monitor. They reside with the students while they take the course. However, the course functions completely 100% online. And lastly, there's a university flex option, which allows students to take courses at the college level outside of the high school environment. That could mean a student is taking a course online by themselves, or it could also mean a student is coming to the university to take courses in person. For dual credit teachers, we have a resource of a liaison checklist. That is the individual at the university who checks in with the dual credit teacher and completes a site visit report to ensure that our dual credit instructors are also adhering to some of our criteria and guidelines for delivering dual credit. If a teacher or a student has any questions, those few pages in the handbook provide more information for our dual credit teachers. A definition and a breakdown of dual enrollment for our collaborative courses, which have a high school facilitator, our monitored courses, which has a high school monitor, and our flex courses, which can be taken on campus or online, are provided in the next pages of the handbook. To be able to take a class through Early College Academy at Missouri Western, a student has to meet student eligibility criteria that is set by the Higher Education and Workforce Development Department of Missouri, or MDU. For 9th grade students in their second semester, 10th grade students, 11th and 12th grade students, there is varying criteria that a student must meet to be eligible to take that course, or any course provided by ECA. Some courses have very specific course prerequisites. These are available on page 13 of our handbook, but also available on the course search option listed as a prerequisite requirement. There are placement exams available to help meet some of the prerequisite criteria. That could mean taking the ACT on campus, what used to be called the ACT residual, which allows for students to take one section of the ACT, or to also take an alternative exam. This could mean a writing placement exam or a math placement exam as well. In the enrollment process, a student first completes an Early College Academy application. That application starts the process for enrolling in courses. A student has to select a specific Early College Academy course or a flex course for the student to be able to be enrolled in an online or in-person class and receive college credit. Once the student has selected their course or courses, notification is sent to the counselor and to a parent or guardian that the student listed on their application. Finally, after steps 1, 2, and 3 have all been completed, the application then comes through to the Early College Academy office, where we are able to approve or communicate more with high schools and students about selecting Early College Academy courses. Page 14 provides a link and overview of this process for enrollment. Once a student is enrolled in an Early College Academy class, they are a student of the university. That means the student is provided with a G number or a student ID number. They are communicated with through Gold Link and the Missouri Western State University email system. And they have access to their email, tuition billing statements, online payment system, Canvas, which is where their coursework is housed, their course schedule, and their grades are an unofficial transcript. This is all accessible through a Gold Link account, which the student must activate when they have first been set up with their university college coursework. Steps for activating that Gold Link account are listed on page 16. And additional information about Canvas is housed on page 16 as well. To access Canvas for a student or a staff member, a student can navigate to the Missouri Western State University homepage, scroll down to the very bottom and select Canvas, or access that through their A to Z sitemap as well. Courses that are published will appear for students on their dashboard or by clicking on courses. Unpublished courses may appear for a staff member who is currently working on a course, but it won't appear on the student's dashboard or list of courses. The calendar gives an option for upcoming due dates and assignments to be posted to make it easy for a student to be able to see when coursework is due and timelines to adhere by. I tend to recommend that students download the Canvas app because it is a great resource to help keep track of due dates and important deadlines. The inbox is a way that the teacher and the student can communicate with each other. If an email is sent using a Missouri Western State University email in Gmail, that will only be sent in Gmail. However, if you send a message through inbox, it can be sent as an email and an inbox as well as an official way to communicate with an instructor or a student through the university. You also have access to view previously accessed links through history and to access information about your account, how you'd like to be notified, and different things you want to use to set up features and settings on your Canvas profile. Some textbooks are provided by Early College Academy, and those textbooks may be delivered to high schools. Other textbooks for certain specific courses may be at the cost of the student or potentially the district. Policies and procedures that relate to Early College Academy include FERPA guidelines that recognize that students, even if they are not 18 years old, they are still a student at the university, and they have rights under FERPA, regardless of their age. Information about what information can be shared and what information needs to have confidential transmission through Missouri Western State University can be found on page 16, 17, and 18 of the handbook. At Missouri Western State University, we offer an accessibility resource center, and that is if a student has an accommodation or a disability in which they need appropriate accessibility to a similar educational opportunity as their peers, the Accessibility Resource Center, or ARC, may be contacted in those situations at Missouri Western State University through the appropriate personnel contact at the high school. Tuition and fees are also listed. The ECA tuition rate has been set for the fall 2024 billing cycle at $95 per credit hour, which will increase by $4 per credit hour in spring of 2025. That means that a fall and a year-long course taken will have a $95 per credit hour charge. That will only increase for spring classes and classes continuing into the summer months. There is a dual credit and dual enrollment scholarship opportunity available through MDUDE, or the Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development in the state of Missouri. More information about this scholarship and criteria are listed on the accessible link on the handbook that talks about what criteria a student must meet in order to be considered. One of those criteria include being eligible for free and reduced lunch. So any student eligible for free and reduced lunch or meeting any of the other eligibility criteria can apply and have courses paid for by the state of Missouri, which is a great reference and a great resource for our students and our schools. Again, if we leave the Missouri Western State University, or ECA webpage, and we find ourselves back at the handbook, we can use that table of contents to guide ourselves back to the place that we were previously at. More information about the scholarship is listed on page 19 of the handbook. And information about any tuition adjustment policies or deadlines for dropping or withdrawing from a course are listed on page 20 of the handbook. To access a student bill and make an online payment, you have a variety of options in which you can pay. And you can also receive tax information through that same process. Official transcripts can also be requested from the university. And a process for this and information relating to this is listed on page 21 and 22 of the handbook, and continues on to page 23. A course syllabus is provided for all early college academy classes, whether a student is attending in person or whether they are attending their class online. Regular attendance is a university requirement, even if a student is taking their courses online. There are ways to still have regular class attendance. Information about course evaluations is also something that is important for our early college academy students to be aware of. And that is that they have the opportunity to evaluate their instructor of record at Missouri Western State University, whether the teacher was in person or online, or was online through a collaborative model with a teacher at the high school. Informations about grades and grading policies continue on page 24 and 25, and information about an appeal process is listed on page 26. With Early College Academy being tied in with Missouri Western State University, we adhere to the academic honesty policy and the due process for adhering to academic honesty policies and procedures. Plagiarism is defined, and a student process is listed as well. Information continues on to page 29. which refers to the preferred name policy. And that is if a student or a staff member has a preferred name that they would like to be called by that's different from their legal name, that we will make every effort to ensure that we are using that name within our preferred name online and in person. Additionally, ECA students have privileges similar to Missouri Western State University students. They have access to come and get their Griffin card, which provides them access to Missouri Western facilities such as the fitness center and the swimming pool, the library, different sponsored events such as sporting events, and discounts in the surrounding area. Students have access to the Center for Academic Support, which is available for all students as a way of one-on-one or small group tutoring, academic advising provided through Early College Academy. And students also have access for early intervention, which is a way for teachers and instructors to be able to reach out and contact our students who may be having difficulties in a class. Griffin testing services are available on campus, not just for a student who might be wanting to meet certain criteria for prerequisites for courses, but at any point during their high school career as an Early College Academy student. And again, access to the library, bookstore, services through the police department, and Lost and Found are available in addition to those recreational services at the Baker Family Fitness Center, the Looney Field House, which houses the gymnasium and swimming pool, racquetball courts, and equipment checkout and rental programs at those facilities. To conclude the handbook, information is listed about Core 42 and General Studies completion, and that is that general education courses can be transferable at all Missouri public 2- and 4-year institutions of higher education. This also includes some of the surrounding colleges and universities near the state of Missouri. Courses and more information are listed in the pages below, but you can always contact the Early College Academy office for more information about determining a transfer equivalency to another school from Missouri Western State University. And lastly, in the handbook is provided a campus map. The last thing I want to go over is the ECA portal for students, families, counselors, and other staff members. Once an ECA student selects their courses and submits those to their high school, it goes to a counselor portal for either a school counselor or a registrar, where that counselor or registrar is able to look at the ECA students that are listed, define those students, whether they've been approved either by the parent, guardian, counselor, or other individual, whether they have been denied, whether that course request may be canceled, or whether they have been dropped from a course. Again, it provides information about the student, if the parent guardian has approved or not, if the counselor or other individual at the school has approved, and if Early College Academy has verified that information and approved the student for a course. On this portal, you are able to search students to get certain students to populate only. And the same information can be done for flex students. There is a help button that has additional information for you. and a homepage that will take you to your portal as well. If you need more information about accessibility to your portal or to get a username and password, please contact the Early College Academy at eca@missouriwestern.edu. Our office hours are provided. And thank you so much for joining us today to learn more about Early College Academy. We look forward to working with you.